What's up, MuchMusic? Sade here, and I'm joined by Steve Toussaint and Harry Collett, who play Prince Jacaerys Velaryon and Lord Corlys Velaryon on HBO's House of the Dragon. Team Black. Go! So my first question is, what happens at the end of the season that's coming up?
Oh, God.
Give us the spoilers. Or what can we expect? Let's go there.
The usual, a lot of death and destruction, a lot of high emotion,
Yep.
a lot of dragons. What else? Have I missed anything?
Well, it's just bigger, isn't it? It's just the different scale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
epic.
expect a lot.
Epic is the word.
So excited. I feel like the first season was kind of just setting us up, getting us to introduce us to the characters, what their motives are, what their alliances are, and now that everything's kind of like we know where everyone stands and what everyone's capable of at this point, then in the next season it's all action. That's kind of what the trailer looked like to me.
That's kind of, I think that's kind of a pretty good summation of it. I mean, I think, as you said, season one was, these are these people at the heights of their powers just
Right.
before the fall. And an awful lot of season two is preparation for war.
Okay.
And a couple of voices on either side sort of going, we don't really need to fight. We could sort this out without doing that. But the voices who want to shed blood are louder.
Yeah, but as I was watching it, the whole time I was like, no, but it doesn't need to be. We don't need to go there. We could all just live happily ever after.
Yeah.
But of course, we do know what ends up happening to the Targaryens. So there's a lot that leads up to that moment. I was curious how you guys, before you got cast for this role, did you watch Game of Thrones? How did you first hear about it?
Well, obviously, a lot of people forget that, like, when I auditioned for this show, I was 16. So, like, legally, I'm not really allowed to watch
Right.
the original series of Game of Thrones. It just wasn't. It wouldn't be appropriate for me to watch it at a young age.
Yeah.
And then I started filming, and then obviously once you start working on House of the Dragon, you get a whole feel for the world itself, and it gives you a much better understanding. But when I told my friends I got the role, because I didn't know what I was auditioning for until like the last audition, they're all like die-hard like Game of Thrones fans, so they were like ecstatic.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, this is great. Like, because we don't really, as actors, we don't really get our hopes up just in case anything was to change last minute.
Right.
You have to be used to that kind of stuff. My friends were probably more excited than me at the time.
Right? Yeah, I would imagine. Like, do you know how big this is for you?
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome.
No, that's the same for me. I was a fan, but initially I wasn't, because it's not really a genre that I like. But I remember happened to be in LA, and a friend of mine said, have you seen this thing, Game of Thrones? And I was like, what, with the dragons? And he said, yeah, and I was like, yeah, I'm cool. And he said, no, watch it, it's good. And I did watch it, and I was hooked. But then, same with Harry, once I got it, because again, as Harry said, the first couple of times they send you stuff, they don't tell you what it's for.
Right.
Until eventually they do. And when I got it and was able to tell people, I'll be on the phone to a friend started going, yeah, you know that thing, Game of Thrones? Then like, yes. I'm like, yeah, well, they're doing another bit to it, and I'm going to be in that. Oh my God, that's huge.
Yeah.
And so it becomes a shock, because you think, because I thought of Game of Thrones as this show that was great, but it's finished. Whereas, of course, there are people who sort of go, no, this is wonderful, and I want to see more. And so it was a shock to the system to realize just how big it was, and then how lucky we were to be on it.
Yeah,
very
just
lucky.
seeing like the fan reactions. I'm sure when you're out or going to like the premieres and stuff, you're seeing like how people react to the show. It's like such a
Yeah,
big deal.
they truly love it.
Yeah, I love it. So, yeah. So in the last season, I'm wondering what moments watching it back gave you chills, because there was a few moments for me that I definitely always think back to.
I think for me, you and Mitchell's "Give Me Your Eye."
Oh. I want you to put out your eye.
No. Give me your eye!
When he shouts like that, it makes you realise how much fear little Jacaerys has upon Aemond. And yeah, obviously the death of Jacaerys obviously gives me chills as well. But yeah, I'd say the "Give Me Your Eye" would definitely be a strong contender.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know if it's chills, but one that did give me a really emotional response, because I didn't watch the show when it went out. I just avoided it, and then months later I finally had to watch it. The scene when Viserys is walking to the throne, and he's just he's like a quarter of the man he was, and then the crown drops. And Damon picks it up and puts it. That I was almost in tears.
That was
watching
my
That was
moment for
improvised,
sure.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think Paddy and Matt decided they were going to do that. They didn't tell. They didn't
Okay.
tell the director. They just it just happened, and it was a beautiful moment.
It was.
Yeah.
I watched it just like before you guys came in
Oh.
and remembering it, and just like wow, like what a powerful moment
Yeah.
that was, and then him
Yeah.
going to defend Rhaenyra, amazing. So I wanted to play a quick game with you guys. These are things that are related to fire, and it's gonna be kind of like a Jeopardy style. So it's like my first one would be like a moth to a.
Lane.
There we go. We're gonna move this out the way.
Why is it
We're
buzzing?
going on?
to
All right.
put this in
Oh,
here.
wow, okay.
So you guys kind of have to tap it first, and then whoever
Right,
gets it first.
okay.
We don't have any money to give you. Unfortunately, it's not
Come
the
on.
same as Jeopardy, but
Tenor each?
yeah, you'll just get some stars from
Okay,
us. Okay. The next one is, this is used as a distress signal, often in the military.
Flares.
Oh, you have
Oh,
to.
so, oh.
Flares.
Yep, there we go.
Hang on.
Thanks, Harry.
Shouldn't be allowed.
Name the second book/movie in the Hunger Games saga.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
I'm gonna guess.
Okay.
That's really loud. It's not the Mockingbird, is it?
That's got
Okay.
to do with fire.
That's the third one.
Oh
and
yeah,
it's
it
the
does. Yeah, I forgot
Mockingjay.
the whole reason of the game.
Mockingjay.
Sorry. Oh, is it not the Mockingbird? Oh, I did.
Mockingjay.
So-
it's the third one.
Second one is
Second book is
Done.
Catching Fire.
See, fire. See?
Oh, okay.
You get it now?
You could have said that.
I could have, couldn't I?
Yeah.
But you didn't, so no points on that one. Next one, 2011 song that appears on English singer-songwriter Adele's second album.
Set fire to the rain.
Yep. Okay. Perfect. This word is used to describe an insult.
Oh.
A burn.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You are
These
not
are young things.
Thank
Okay.
you so much for this game.
Do some,
set it up for you.
do
Losing all
some
day.
biblical ones.
This one I feel like is neutral territory. Okay, lead single from American rapper Nelly's 2002 album.
Hot in here.
Yes.
For your time, baby.
It's a little bit of
Okay.
A little bit of, see, he knows it.
banger.
Exactly. Everyone knows that track.
Not that uncultured, all right? I know my music.
A term used to describe something that's cool and exciting. Very modern. Very
trying to think.
commonly said.
That's fire.
That is true, but that's not what I was thinking.
Half
But
point.
it's close. Instead
I
of,
don't know.
I have no
What
idea.
cool and exciting?
yeah. Often
See,
used-
is it like globally said?
Yes. In rap.
So even in rap?
In rap. Let's say that.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
The answer is it's lit.
Lit! Oh my God, I actually know that.
It's okay. We'll still give you the bonus points for it.
Thank you very much for knowing it inside.
For knowing
Thank
it
you.
inside. I believe you. The next one is a 1976 song by American band The Tramps from their fourth studio album by the same name.
Tramps. Is that Burn Baby Burn?
That's not the name of the song.
Disco Inferno.
Yes. See, we're on equal
for the
territory.
oldies.
This is unfair.
Okay, and that was the last one.
Oh, I had fun.
You were he won.
Yeah. Well, you redeemed yourself a little bit there at the
I mean,
end.
yeah.
So I think you both won in the
Okay,
end.
cool.
Yeah.
Let's call it joint then.
Yeah.
We'll call it joint.
Okay. My last task for you guys is if you could describe your favorite drink order while staring directly into the camera and say it with dramatic effect. As we all know, Emma's
Yeah, I was going to say, are we trying to
went
get the
viral.
Negroni with Spagliato?
You gotta say it with that cadence.
What's your drink of choice?
A Negroni.
I was going to say the same thing. Yeah.
Magliato. With Prosecco in it.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be alcoholic. So it could be anything.
You're young. Do you have one?
What, like
Your-
what we
what's-
say,
what's your-
all-time favourite drink?
Yeah.
Yeah. Walk into a bar. What's the one you're going to go for without even really thinking about
Right,
it?
let's pretend I'm on holiday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long Island iced tea, extra strong.
Perfect. Amazing. That was great.
I managed. Oh, this is so basic. I like a vodka and tonic, and that's it.
Yeah, I like that.
Beautiful. Mine would be a winter melon bubble tea with coconut jelly and tapioca, 50% ice, 50% sugar.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
No alcohol. Wait,
I've said this a few times.
Wow.
I've said this a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a few points on my bubble tea
you
card.
go to a bar and you do that, and people know what you're
Not
talking
a
about.
bar.
Oh,
This
okay.
is just the bubble tea. You didn't have to
now
say
I want to
it.
know your Starbucks order.
Ooh, I don't have one. Bubble tea
Okay.
is the only thing I drink. Water and bubble tea. Yeah,
That's fair though.
exactly.
And
Well,
me and Steve both said alcoholic drinks.
It's terrible.
you guys have to try bubble tea before you leave.
Bubble tea. I think I've tried that, and it made me want to puke.
You don't like the tapioca bubbles?
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, get this out of my mouth.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I think that's everyone's initial reaction.
Really?
It's an acquired taste.
I don't want to acquire it though.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
You can experiment
You're
with it.
missing out.
You're bubble tea.
No, I don't go out my way to get it, but like I've had it. It's all
Yours
right.
was right for you.
Yeah, the balls are a bit weird, but you get used to it.
Yeah, you get used to it.
That would be a
It's acquired.
TikTok sound.
So I was going to say, so many images went through my head when you said that.
We're
So
gonna play
many
that
images.
one on
Yeah, yeah.
loop. We're gonna make a GIF out of that one.
Oh no.
Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for joining
Thank
us.
you.
This has been amazing. Make sure you guys catch House of the Dragon on HBO, and you can watch it on Crave on June 16th, season 2, Team Black. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Team Black, baby.
Team Black.
All right.
Great.
Peace out. Much love.